One of Apple's own suppliers just got hacked, and internal iPhone 18 Pro documents started spreading online days later. Drop test footage, camera calibration files, battery specs, all of it, straight from Apple's own testing process, not a guess from some random tipster. This is not another rumor roundup. This is confirmation. Here is everything that just got locked in. Let's start with the drop test footage itself, because it settles a design debate that has been going back and forth for months. The leaked video shows an iPhone 18 Pro Max in a new silver finish being put through impact testing, and the back immediately looks different. The glass and metal now blend together smoothly, replacing the two-tone industrial look Apple used on the iPhone 17 Pro. Even the Apple logo on the back has changed, switching from matte to a mirror finish. And the whole body genuinely looks thicker in the footage too, which lines up with everything we are about to get into on the battery side. A second video from the same batch shows Apple testing the rumored dark cherry color as well, and there is now physical hardware to back it up too. A leaked dark cherry SIM tray confirming that a physical SIM slot is sticking around in at least some markets, even as Apple keeps pushing more regions toward eSIM only. Now, the camera bump getting noticeably thicker in that same footage finally has an actual explanation behind it. Calibration strings found in the same leak confirm Apple is switching the underlying camera sensor this year, and separately that Apple has made specific calibration adjustments to support a variable aperture lens. That is no longer a rumor, that is Apple's own internal documents confirming the main camera can now physically let in more or less light depending on what you are shooting. The telephoto and ultra-wide lenses do not appear in these particular documents, suggesting they likely carry over unchanged from the iPhone 17 Pro. The front of the phone is confirmed too. Since the dynamic island first launched in 2022, its internal components have always been squeezed together in the center. This year, Apple is moving the infrared sensor for Face ID fully over to the left, placing it entirely beneath the display for the first time. That lets Apple shrink the visible dynamic island by roughly 35%. Now, the battery numbers, and this is genuinely one of the more surprising details in this whole leak. The standard iPhone 18 Pro is only going from 4,252 to 4,288 mAh, an increase of roughly 1%, basically nothing. But the Pro Max is jumping from 5,088 all the way up to 5,567 mAh, nearly a 10% increase. The current 17 Pro Max is already rated for 39 hours of continuous video playback, so the Pro Max specifically could push past 43 hours this year. The trade-off is that it grows about 0.25 millimeters thicker and 7 grams heavier than the 17 Pro Max to fit that larger cell. Thermal performance is getting a real boost too. Apple's vapor chamber cooling system, first introduced on the 17 Pro, is reportedly getting significantly larger this year, expanding to cover almost the entire phone instead of being limited to just one section. That means heat gets spread across more components instead of building up in one spot, which should genuinely improve how long the phone can run at full power before slowing down. The A20 Pro chip is where things get genuinely interesting from an engineering standpoint. Leaked schematics show Apple physically moving RAM from directly above the chip to beside it instead, which should help with heat management. Combined with new LPDDR6 memory, that should meaningfully improve AI performance and bandwidth. Leaks also point to a noticeably larger neural engine this year, the specific part of the chip responsible for AI processing. Now, the modem story, because this one genuinely did not go the way people expected. Apple's second-generation C2 modem was originally supposed to support both standard and millimeter wave 5G. According to newly leaked information, the millimeter wave support fell through during development. Since US carriers have relied on millimeter wave since 2020, Apple is reportedly splitting the release, C2 modems outside the US, and a newer Qualcomm modem specifically for American models. And finally, the price, because this is the part that stings. Rising component costs have pushed one analyst's estimate from an already painful $200 increase up to $300 instead, which would push the entry-level iPhone 18 Pro from $1,099 up to roughly $1,399. Normally, that might push budget-conscious buyers toward a cheaper base iPhone 18. Except Apple is not releasing one this year at all. The only options this September are the Pro Max, and the foldable iPhone Ultra. Here is the honest picture. A hacked supplier just handed us drop test footage, calibration data, exact battery numbers, and chip schematics, all confirming what was previously just rumor. Real camera upgrades. A smaller dynamic island. A genuinely massive Pro Max battery jump. And a price that could realistically hit $1,399 to get in the door. So here is the real question. Does the Pro Max battery jump alone make it worth the extra weight and thickness? Or would you rather Apple kept things exactly the same size for a smaller price increase? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.